That's so loud. It just made a huge beeping noise. Oh my gosh. Libra, Venus, love. Okay, I said I was doing an Aries reading. Mercury, mind. Gemini. The moon is in Gemini. Communication, love, truth, Saturn. Aries, romance. Yes, and balance right behind that, which is Libra. I could be picking up on an energy of an Aries and a Sagittarius who are in love, playfulness, who have a lot of fun together. It could just be a friend. Also something. Answered prayer. Intention. It feels like I'm being watched. Like, obviously I'm gonna be, but like in the dark, someone is watching me. Not from behind, but in front. There's rumbling. It's my daughter upstairs. That's an uncomfortable feeling, but also like I know that I'm safe. Let's get the priestess of light. Duality. Reminds me of, again, balance. Do you feel like you're being watched, or do you know someone is watching you? Healing the heart. Someone you know, someone you love is watching you, and you know it. You can sense them. You're connected in the heart. Twin flames. Duality. Many meanings and misunderstandings. A soul partner. External connection. Hidden knowledge. Akashic records. And silent understanding. Wow. It's like what I just heard is their twin flame is watching them. They're hiding. There could be misunderstandings, hidden knowledge, many meanings. But there's an eternal connection, so it's a part of the Akashic records. There's a silent understanding, hostilities, conflict, unrest. Abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. Clarity, releasing illusion. Twin flames also is you, your higher self, your masculine and feminine within. And when you come together, those meld, it's beautiful. Everything falls into place because your feminine, your yin energy is allowing, it's receiving. Your masculine energy is wise and takes action when you know to. You're in your confidence, or you feel confident, to take action. And it's easy to receive. So everything flows. It's like easy. That's being in the flow. And there's a portal. And this was in that first 5 or 6 cards. Infinite mind, awakening consciousness. In touching earth, planting something new with your heart light. Open connections. Courage. Leo. I'm really tapping into some fire energy right now. Strength, fierceness, family. This could be someone in your family. You're dealing with someone in your family and some kind of situation is changing. You could have touched them in a certain way. Courage, abundance. For some, I don't even want to go there. But if you've been hurt, speaking up and having the courage to tell your truth is always the best thing to do. That's just from my heart to yours. But I'm just here for entertainment purposes only. What I've known along my road, though, is when you speak your truth, even if it's met with hostilities, you're always on the right path. Because you learn something about yourself and you learn something about the situation and others. And when you learn something, you grow. You learn how to be better. And there is a affirmation that I love, and Mike Tyson said it when he was training, and it's what he continued to say as he won all his fights, is every day and in every way I get better and better. And I feel like here with this lion, it's like the strength card. There's gold in your strength, your honesty, being honest from the heart. If you're hurt, be honest. Be honest with yourself first and look for the best way to express it. Touching earth, planting something new. You could be starting an art project. I was going through the bookstore today and I bought a bunch of new poetry books, and there was, I open them and like read a page, just a random page, and let the book speak to me as to tell me if this is the right one to buy. And there was a poem. Now I can't remember. I believe it was Walt Whitman, or it was Billy Collins, or it was Pablo Neruda. One of the best poets ever. And it's hard to say his name. Touching earth. It was this, what did they say? It was like, I don't, something about mistakes. Sometimes, I've lost it. That's all right. It'll come back to me. And if it doesn't, it's fine. But I feel like, yeah, Winslow, I can't even, the Polish poet, even if the poem or the art comes out and it feels harsh, it's the expression of your self. It was Sylvia Plath. Let me name some others before I get to it. Her biography is, she, in her notes in her diary, she said how her insecurities were insurmountable, and it felt insurmountable. I mean, essentially they were, because of her chosen destiny. But her friends and social people who she was social with thought that she was outgoing and loved, and she was highly thought of, and she was kind and good and fun. But deep inside, she carried these, harbored this insecurity, and she was scared. And in the side, it was saying how she didn't mask those. She wrote them down and expressed them almost blatantly in her work. And that's why she's considered, one of the greats. And I think that's what's being said here, is that even if it's hard, that's when you write it down. That's when you express it in certain ways, or in whatever way is passionate for you. If it's paint, if it's art, if it's directing a movie, whatever it is, if it's preaching a sermon, whatever comes from your heart and it feels good, let your heart be heard. Have the courage and the fierceness to find your family, your soul family, the people that resonate with you. Like here on YouTube, it's, if you are resonating with this, then we're on the same frequency in ways. So it's called a collective consciousness. The infinite mind. I find, I love this card. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. But portal, it's the portal of the infinite mind, and how life is infinite. And I'm thinking about Feynman and how he proved, it's like when you look at something, things can move around in the past and things can move around in the future. It's all in the perceiver. I've read his books, and I'm not a scientist by any means, but it's really beautiful, and he has a good sense of humor. But it's profound that science has proven that the observer, just by observing something, observing someone, something with a consciousness, that consciousness changes, and that you are the product of your surroundings. That's why they say, look around and see who the 5 people are around you, closest, who you spend most time with, because that's who you're going to be next year or in the next 5 years. So surround yourself with people you look up to, who you admire, who you think highly of, who you wouldn't mind sitting in their seat, who you honor and respect. The infinite mind and awakening consciousness, touching earth with your infinite mind, with your bright heart light. open connections. I feel like you're opening connections with this mind. And this fierceness, you see, this is like see how they remind me of the same. Can you see that? I'm sorry it's dark. But with this courage, oh wow. There's abundance and miracles and soul radiance, a death and rebirth and sacred action. You're summoning your power. You'll be grateful you did. Soul radiance. Allowing, opening yourself up with your heart light, with your heart. Miracles abound. Abundance in all forms, in all your hands. You must have many hands to hold all the treasures that are in your heart. Fortune, wealth, and plenty. So to me, this says go out and express yourself, or go inside and express yourself. Wherever you feel that, go. You'll be glad you did. Till next time.